What is up, everybody? This is a review on my Galaxy S20 FE 5G. Now, this may be a little bit different from any of my other videos. I will include regular, I will include like fucking me talking and like actual show video of me, but for now, this is just like random video shots of shit that I decide to record on my S20. Now, the S20 FE, as you might know, is Samsung's cheapest offering. Right here, you can see the spec sheet on it, on GSM Arena, or whatever the fuck this is, whatever the fuck I decide to pull up. Anyway, you can option it with, I believe, the lowest spec version is 128 gigs of internal storage and 6 gigs of RAM. Next one is, I believe, 256 gigs of internal storage and 6 gigs of RAM. And I think you can get 512 if I'm not mistaken. No. Well, one of them, I know 6 gigs is the least amount of RAM you can get. 8 gigs is the most. So you can option this with 8 gigs of RAM. RAM is, honestly, for an Android like this that has a SD card slot, I have a 256 gig micro SD card that holds my pictures and videos and shit, so the storage really doesn't matter to me, the internal storage. I mean, 128, that's double what my S8 Plus had, so. This also has no heart rate monitor on the back from Samsung, so go figure. No headphone jack, so I had to buy an adapter. Well, I bought an adapter just so I could still plug up wired headphones. Bought a double dongle that I can charge and listen to music at the same time if I want to. I'm probably not ever going to use that very often. Supports 25 watt fast charging and 15 watt fast wireless charging. I have the 25 watt fast charger, and that motherfucker, it'll charge it in about an hour and 5 minutes if it's at 15%. So that super fast 25 watt fast charging is a hell of a lot better than the 15 watt. Another thing, it's got wireless power share, which is, honestly, I haven't gotten the chance to really use that much yet. But I probably might, here eventually, I might just use it on, like, say my fucking, what do you call it, my Galaxy Buds. What else? The camera, like I said before, 4K front camera. If you take it as a 32 megapixel front facing camera. The rear cameras, I have no clue what the hell they are. I just know there's 3 of them. It's a triple in setup, micro USB Type-C, stereo microphones, stereo speakers, which honestly, coming from the single firing speaker on the S8 Plus, was hell of an improvement. And water resistance, I like actual water resistance. My S8 the S8 brand new out of the box was water resistant, but when I bought my S8, I bought it used, and unfortunately the bastard wasn't really water resistant after I had gotten it fixed a few times, because Samsung could not repair it themselves. Sorry about that. That was a phone call. But yeah, that is. Well, what else do I need to go over with this phone? Eventually, you probably, I know you probably don't like seeing the watermark of my video editor, but That's a price you got to pay if you're watching a channel that doesn't even has like 98 subscribers. At most had 100 at one point, but sitting at 98 last I checked. So I mean, whenever I get more subscribers and actually start making money off this shit, then I'll remove the watermark. But until I get enough subscribers to make money and actually cover the cost of making these videos, I will continue to have a watermark. You know, because I'm not the one watching these videos, so a watermark really doesn't bother me. I'm pretty sure it doesn't bother you. But, oh, another thing. Having a camera with a hole punch, instead of having a notch like the iPhone, Samsung decided to go with a hole punch on the screen for the camera. Now, I think this is the smallest hole punch they have on a phone. Maybe one of the smaller ones, but I don't know if it's the smallest. But the screen is only 1080p. The back is made of plastic, not glass. And what else? Has a 120 hertz refresh rate. I do know for the like their higher end phones, like the S20 Ultra and the Note 20 Ultra, those have you can't have 120 hertz. It will not let you turn the 120 hertz on and the 4K screen on. It won't let you do that. You can't have the highest screen resolution and 120. They just won't let you do that. But I bet in a future software update that they'll enable that. But for now, Samsung's like, nah, fuck you. You can only choose between one of the two. But honestly, this S20 FE is a great phone. Does what I need it to, and it lasts a hell of a lot longer on a single charge than my S8 ever would. Well, shit, I didn't even realize I was recording for like 7 minutes so far. Anyway, thanks for watching, and you know the drill. Just fucking, if you like this, give it a thumbs up if you so desire. If you want to see more random content, which really, this is what my channel is about, just random shit, then go ahead and subscribe. So yeah, and have a good rest of your day. What is up, everybody? I am doing a review on my Galaxy S20 FE 5G. The camera quality on the front camera is 4K at 60 frames per second, and this thing does support 5G, but not the millimeter wave that, the stupid fast 5G that pretty much everybody would expect. But this does have 5G bands. The battery is 4,500 milliamp hours. Now let's switch to the front camera. The rear camera, I mean. God damn, that sumbitch is fucking beautiful. This is it does have a super steady option. Super steady. Of course, I'm walking down these stairs right now. This is with super steady off. God damn it. Even with super steady off, it's still fucking amazing. Wow. Fucking phenomenal. I love the fact that you can swap. I love the fact that you can swap between the front camera and the rear camera while you're recording. That's phenomenal. Couldn't do that on my S8. Another thing I couldn't do on my S8 is record 4K at 60 frames per second with the front camera. But with this motherfucker, I can. I fucking love that. Let me show you the zoom on this bitch. Pretty good zoom, honestly. Let's see the zoom on the front camera, if it has any. Nope. No zoom. Alright, let me cut to the next part of this shit. Okay, so this right here is super steady. So this should be smoother than... Wow, it actually is pretty smooth, honestly. If I move slow enough, it is. All jerky and shit. That was the Super Steady. Wonder if Super Steady's... I bet Super Steady will stay on if I switch back to the main camera. Yep, Super Steady is still on. That makes a little bit of a difference. Not too much though. Kind of like it with that Super Steady on though. Also, just a side note, I realized that whenever you record using Super Steady, it does it in 1080p, not 2160. So, there's that. Alright, that's all.